So we are continuing to work on our bikini bodies here with Freeform Fitness. We were focusing on the lower body earlier. Now we're working on the upper. What are we doing?
So we're going to work on the shoulders because you need nice shoulders in your bikini, and working on shoulders makes you appear to have a smaller waist.
Okay.
For two reasons. So this is just a regular shoulder press. So just pressing straight up, arms locked, back down to about the ear level.
Okay.
Straight up. So this is one variation of the shoulder press. And you can vary it by just bringing it around like this, and it just works your shoulders a little bit differently. It's another way to do it.
So you're targeting different muscles when you spin them?
Same muscles, but different angles of the muscle.
Okay.
And you could do this seated, and it would be even harder.
Why would that make it more difficult?
Because you're not using any little bit of legs. You feel like you're not.
I probably am cheating and using my legs
and
right
near
now,
the end, you end up using a bit of legs, especially, but that's okay. That's another way. You can go heavier than you normally would and use a bit of legs to press it up.
Okay, oh, and then you would kind of use your legs to push through it.
You want to make sure it comes over your head.
Okay.
Not in front. Yeah, it always has to end up over your head. And also, if you use a barbell, say this was a straight bar,
right?
You press it up in front of your face, and then you go underneath it.
Oh.
So that's another way to vary the shoulder press. Okay. Oh, does it feel the burn?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm glowing for sure, and that's putting it lightly. All right. So what if I don't have weights? Is there still a way that I can work out upper body?
You can just grab like 2 jugs of laundry detergent, 2 cans of soup. Like you can do just anything with weights that you can hold in your hands. It's the same thing basically.
Okay.
You can use a resistant band for many things as well. That's like, I don't know, probably $20 or less.
Okay.
Affordable.
Tackle this myth for me. Higher weights on a woman means that she's going to get bulky and big.
That's impossible.
Okay.
A lot of women, there's a big misconception that they can get big and bulky by doing
sure,
this,
right?
But we have so much less testosterone, and that's the muscle building hormone. So we'd have to work like 20 times harder to match what a man would gain, and we're not going to do that.
Okay.
They're strong.
Right, so what women do you recommend stick to lower weights then?
Which women?
Yeah.
If you want to gain more muscle, then you would go to lower reps.
Lower reps, higher weight.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then if I'm looking to get kind of just tone? Yeah,
then I would go to medium rep range, sometimes high. You want to vary it too. You don't always do the same thing. You want to go through different phases.
Okay.
And all of our clients do that. We put them through different phases depending on their goal. There's 4 different types of phases. So.
What are the 4 different types?
So, well, there's like really low rep range, so strength, and then a little bit higher strength, hypertrophy, and then endurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the nice thing is when you team up with the personal trainers from Freeform Fitness is that they create a specialized workout program for you, right?
Yeah, we start by creating a 6-month plan. All your phases, what cardio you're going to be doing during different weeks, what nutrition to follow, it changes, and check-ins and weigh-ins, everything like that.
So what's another exercise we can do?
Another exercise, which is a great one, is a lateral raise. So basically, you're just raising your arms. And you want to keep your elbows up. That's important. Keeping your elbows up, and this really gets the side delt, so the side of the shoulder.
Okay.
Leading with the pinky at the top. So this is one variation.
Okay.
If you have it by your side, it's even harder. If you only come back to here, you have less momentum from here, so it's harder.
Okay, so this is the easier version.
Yeah, exactly.
And the harder one is right next to you.
Yeah, and this is a lateral raise, and then there's a bent over lateral raise, which will get your rear delts, the back of your shoulders.
Okay.
And then same thing, just coming up to the sides, leading with the pinky. And you can do something called the drop set, where you'd start with heavier weight, like mine, and then you go to a slightly lower weight, and then another lower weight.
Okay, and what is the advantage in starting higher and dropping?
It's just, again, another variation. You just always have to keep doing different things, or if you keep doing the same thing, you're never going to get results. And I find so many people in the gym, they'll do the same program for a year, and they look the same a year later. It doesn't work. You have to always change your workouts.
Is it because your muscles become complacent?
It's basically, you get used to it. Same with cardio. If you do an hour of cardio a day, eventually you need to do that cardio just to maintain. Then you have to go up, and you have to go up. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
Yeah. It's just always changing.
What about what do you think of this exercise?
That's great. That's great. I mean, if you have big arms already, you might want to do it just maybe once a week, work your biceps.
Okay.
I don't think women need to do it more than once a week. But for triceps, A lot of women want to work the triceps for those arms. Yeah, you have good ones.
And what's a good exercise for triceps?
Well, dips, but another one is a push-up, which you can do with weights too. If your wrists hurt during push-ups, you can hold weights. But the more narrow you go with your grip on a push-up, it's more triceps.
Okay.
So if you go narrow and go right down and press up, it's more triceps.
Okay.
If you go even more narrow, you really feel it in the triceps. Right down,
Oh
press
gosh.
up.
I can't even do that.
That's good, that's good.
Okay.
So that works the triceps. And there's many other little ones like the bent over kickbacks.
Okay.
You just squeeze the tricep.
And that's about...
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Keeping the elbow still.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
another tricep.
All right, okay, so together with Freeform Fitness, I will master my bikini body. I just need a little help. I'll have to team up with you guys. What is the website that people can go to learn more information?
So it's freeformfitness.ca.
Yeah.
And if they go to the website, they can download one of our free books, 101 Secrets to Sculpting Your Body to Feel and Look Sexy. So it's a free book you can download.
Okay, and if you've ever seen Chelsea and her husband, you know they've got a good idea of what they're talking about. So head to the Freeform Fitness website to learn all of the information. Thank you very much for coming in.